Alright guys, how's it going? Thought I showed you some of my my IDPA SSP division gear, holster wise, and I've been through so many in the actually last 2 years, and I keep changing, but I think I found my my appropriate holster setup, the one that I like the most, the one that I think just works the best, and that is going to be a holster from Blade Tech. All right, very sleek, smooth looking design. This one has no cant, but has the option to cant if you prefer. With this backing here, you can adjust the screws if you want to cant either way. You can do that. I have it. I prefer the paddle system. It does come with the belt loop system as well. Rubberized. Where your trigger's going to rest, they're rubberized. That's a plus. Also, what I like about this holster is when you run your belt through it, these little ledges here prevent wobble, so your holster is nice and solid on your hip, no movement, and that's the way I prefer. Very smooth on the inside, so it doesn't wear on your gun. You also do have standard Phillips screws if you wanted to adjust your holster for retention, loose and tighten. You have that option there. So also the magazine carriers, I prefer to do single carriers. I do wear 3 of them. These again do have the tensioners. If you want to tighten, if you want to loosen, you have that option. And all 3 of these have the tech lock on the back. Very easy to get on and off the belt. Just snap that down, pinch here, and they open up actually. There you go. And these come out, as you can see here. You can pull them out to adjust for your size belt, your length belt. Put them in there. This is the proper length for the belt I use, which I'll show you in a second. So there's my mag carriers and my holsters I prefer. The belt I use is a very thick leather belt. Works perfect. So there's a belt, no biggie. And I'll go through some of the holsters that I've been through in the past 2 years. And I don't even have them all here. But I did had your cheap standard Phobos. The holster cost like $15. There was no adjustable cant on it. These mag carriers work fine. I have no problem with those. They don't have any adjustment to tighten and loosen. Just standard old double mag holder. I do prefer the singles over the doubles. That way you can choose how far apart you want them on your belt or how close you want them on your belt. So that's the option. That's why I prefer the singles over the double. But this has done its job very well, and I don't want to bash on the Phobos holster. If you're just starting into IDPA, I think it's a good route if you're on a budget to go get a Phobos holster, but that's it. What else? And also, I carried 3, so I had the single one and a double. So another gun holster setup I had. This one here is a Safari Land. I forget the model. I will annotate it down below here, the model of this one. This is for the Glock 34. This one does have a tensioner. This is a Allen key or a hex key adjustment. Cool thing about this is that it does have a suede material inside to prevent wear on the gun. Nice and smooth on the inside. I will have a separate review on this holster. As you can see, this holster, it does have a cant to it, which I don't prefer. I prefer straight up and down. Very nice holster. I do have some complaints on it, and I'll tell you those on the later review of this holster, so stay tuned for that. And last, this is a Blade Tech Revolution, I believe it's called. This one has the belt loop on it, belt loop system on it. This is a very affordable holster and a very good option. I got this for like $30-35 on eBay. I mean, you do get the rubberized here where your trigger guard rests in there, nice and smooth on the inside. You do have the ability, I believe you can adjust the cant with the paddle system. You can't do it with the belt loop system, but if I switch over, these are both interchangeable between two holsters, so if you wanted to cant, you can just switch it over and cant it. This is another great holster, very affordable, but I just go with the higher quality Blade Tech holster. Gun of choice, as always, is the Glock 34, which fits in as holsters. So there you guys have it. Kind of long video, but if you guys are curious to know, I do prefer Blade Tech's holsters and setups and Comtech's. Those are among the favorites of mine for multiple reasons. I will have a separate review on the Blade Tech Safari Land holsters coming up soon. So thanks for watching, guys.